Tanya here from EduTV. Today we have with us the Director of Trinity International School Pune, Ms. Shakuntala Jaisinghani. Ma'am, I welcome you to our show. The host for you for today will be Isha Surana. Isha, I would want you to take it over ahead with ma'am, considering the current education policy and considering the changing landscapes in education, because working in the education domain, feeling these changes that have happened, there are so many changes that the students, the faculty, even the school leaders are going through currently. So since ma'am is the director of one of the leading schools of Pune, ma'am, Isha would want to ask you a few questions pertaining to the changing landscape in education. Isha, over
Sure.
to you.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you. Greetings, ma'am. My name is Aisha Surana. I am from MGD Girls School, Jaipur, and I'm currently an intern with EduTV. And as I know, Mrs. Shakuntala Jaisinghania, she's in this field of education from more than 4 decades. So, ma'am,
Right.
it's really great and honor to be with you. So, ma'am, my first question is regarding what are your views on the new education policy introduced by the government in 2020?
I will only say, Der aaye, durust aaye. But yes, at last, the whole scenario is changing, and now everyone, including the government and the education field, has realized that our objective for education was so much different before. And now everything is changed. So looking at the whole, the global situation, the global environment, and being part of part of a whole. So we need to also evolve in our education system. And I've seen this evolution happening, as you said, for more than 4 decades. So you can imagine 40 years back, I was a teacher. So from that time to here, there have been a lot of, not lot, but little changes, few changes. But suddenly, this quantum leap of change we have seen in this pandemic. And this has led to all new things happening, everything moving so fast forward as it is, instead of the slow, I think, speed at which we were moving ahead or progressing in education, it's like taken a big leap, and I'm very happy that that's happened. And as I said, it's my experience of so many years, not only in India, but I'm an inspector of schools in the countries also in UAE. I go there every year and inspect schools from different, following different curricula. Like we have the American schools there, we have the French schools there, we have the Cambridge schools, we have the Indian schools, we have the Pakistani schools. And when we go for our inspection, we evaluate all the schools on one single standard, which is an international standard, be it American school or an English school, British school, or an Indian school. We all have to have the same standards, the criteria, and the indicators are very, very well specified to suit the international standards of education. And that has really, opened my vista. And as I said, my I have had to adjust and readjust my lens, to look at the education scene. And in Trinity, we do move ahead, and a lot of other private schools are doing that also. But thanks to this pandemic, now digitalization has become a reality for everyone, even in the rural and the remote places. The government has also made it possible to provide resources to each and every school, be it a government school or a ZP school, Zilla Parishad school. So it's not now only the elitist schools or the very private schools which are able to get these resources, technology that is now available to everyone, which I think is the biggest change that I've seen now in this year in the pandemic.
Very well said, ma'am.
Now, as far as NEP is concerned, NEP now is focusing on what we should have long back. But anyway, as I said, never too late. And the whole now they have started changing the objective of our education system. Why do we educate our students? Earlier, it was more to looking at jobs. That was mainly the objective of school education. But today it's about being a part of the future, being successful in the future, in the whole in our global situation, and therefore everything is different. uh, as a head of an international school earlier, few years back, I was in an IGCSE Cambridge school, and there we did have a lot of technology being used, and because it's affiliated to the Cambridge University, so everything was quite ahead of what we have in these other schools. But thanks to this new NEP, now we'll all come on par. We will also be able to, even CBSE or any other national curriculum, will be able to provide that kind of approach to education, which was needed all these years. So I think it's made a lot of difference. There is now no more streamlining of just say the science stream, the commerce stream, and the art stream. I remember as a head of the school in the IGCSE school, the children who passed out from there, from Cambridge, had a tough time trying to get admissions in schools in India, in higher education, in colleges, because the choice of subjects was such that it would not match the requirements of those required in the universities here. So they'd all be looking at going abroad, to the universities in the other countries. But now, thanks to what is being planned and hopefully implemented, it's not going to be a different thing. Now everyone will be able to have a choice, a huge choice of subjects, and because of that, they will be having a lot of, I think, a very large canvas for them, to look at for the students, and think of other opportunities which they really feel happy about and which are required in the new scenario.
Very well said, ma'am. And it's definitely going to change. And we are very thankful for sharing your views. Thank you for your views and peace of mind with us. And with this, we will end this session. So I really want to thank you, ma'am, for sparing your precious time with us. And yeah, I hope all the students and everybody who watches this will definitely benefit from whatever you have told us today. Thank you, ma'am.